1 minute complete silence meditation. So you are quite tired. Whole the day just reading, writing. So your mind needs some sort of relaxation. So simply breathe in and breathe out slowly. No pain, no tension, just like a child. If some sort of relaxation is provided to the brain, then it can catch the things very easily. That's why please be focused and be aware about the environment, how the air is entering inside your body, how it is going outside. Produce cosmic energy. And apply in your eyes. Again, produce cosmic energy. And apply in your eyes. Smilingly open your eyes and be ready for study. Meditation completed, and whenever you feel your mind is overloaded, at that time it's better to do meditation. To do meditation, you don't need any special place. Find out any comfortable place. Sit down and just check how you are breathing in, how you are breathing out. But main thing is, you must not forget to close your eyes. Concentration would be there when we keep our eyes open. Just that they must be closed. Okay? So today is 2079, Bhadra 27th, Monday. Right? And second term exam is approaching very soon. We are in Anupam Vidya Sadan, that is located in Rajin Park, Kathmandu. And this is class 10. So students are going to appear in which exam? Second term exam. We have completed near about 50% course till now. And in today's class, what are we going to do? That technique, that is question from student side, answer from teacher side. Okay? So, are you ready? Are you ready, Anand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, okay. So, at first we are going to ask a question. Stand up. From where? Who is going to ask the question? Nobody. So that it will be discussed well. If you do not show interest, then I will ask one by one. Right? Who is going to ask the question? Why are you passive? Oh, Isara is going to ask the question. Isara is going to ask. Okay, Isara, what is your question?
What type of salt is formed when acetic salt is reacted with sodium hydroxide?
Good. Okay, what is the question? Question is, what type of salt is produced when acidic salt is reacted with sodium hydroxide? Acidic salt, let's say CuSO4. It is acidic salt. And we have to know what is acidic salt. The salt that is formed by the chemical reaction between strong acid and weak base. That is called acetic salt. When acetic salt reacts with sodium hydroxide, acidic salt, this is not acid. This is not acid. What is this? Acidic salt. Salt react with sodium hydroxide, it forms CuOH whole 2 plus Na2SO4. So basic salt is formed. What is formed? Basic salt. So Na2SO4, what is it? Basic salt. Got the idea? When acidic salt reacts with NaOH, what does it form? Basic salt. So this is hydroxide, this is salt. Hydroxide means this is a kind of base. This is base, this is basic salt. Okay, next question. Okay, yes, your question? What is your name? Othniel. So Othniel Marjorie is going to ask the question. So please tell your name as well, right? Okay, come on.
Write the name of main chemical which destroys ozone layer. How ozone layer is depleted by that chemical. Describe which chemical it is.
Okay, very good. So, have you asked the question from group D?
Yes, sir.
Group D. Actually, there are 4 type of questions which are asked in your examination from group A, group B, group C, and group D. So, you know what is the main cause of ozone layer depletion? Ozone layer depletion. The main cause of ozone layer depletion is chlorofluorocarbon. Chloro, CHLORO, FLUORO. Chlorofluorocarbon, right? What is molecular formula? Molecular formula is CF2Cl2. This must be capital, okay? CF2Cl2. The main villain which is responsible for decreasing the thickness of ozone layer is chlorofluorocarbon. Now, what is the chemical reaction? Just to write here. CF2Cl2. Chlorofluorocarbon. What is this? Chlorofluorocarbon. And when UV rays, ultraviolet rays of short wavelength, reach on it, it breaks down into CF2Cl plus Cl. I have written here this Cl inside the bracket. Why? It is atomic form, highly reactive. Atomic form is highly reactive. And that Cl reacts with what? Ozone. In presence of UV rays of short wavelength, then it forms chlorine oxide, ClO. ClO is chlorine oxide plus O2. See, ClO is formed. Understood? When UV rays fall on CF2Cl2, CF2Cl plus nascent chlorine is formed. That nascent chlorine reacts with ozone molecule. What is this? Ozone molecule in presence of ultraviolet rays of short wavelength and forms ClO, chlorine oxide. What is name? Oxide. Then oxygen. Oxygen is formed. From ozone, what is produced? Oxygen. Actually, we need ozone as well as oxygen. Oxygen is needed in lower part. Ozone is needed in upper part. If upper parts ozone is destroyed, it is difficult for us, isn't it? Then what will happen? There is ClO. ClO, it breaks down in presence of UV rays of short wavelength. Then it forms Cl plus O. This O again, O reacts with O3, ozone, UV rays, short wave length, O2 plus O2. So this is the chemical reaction which takes place when chlorofluorocarbon depletes the ozone layer. What happens? Chlorofluorocarbon CF2Cl2 breaks down into CF2Cl and nascent chlorine in presence of UV rays of short wavelength. Again, that nascent chlorine, this one, reacts with ozone molecule in presence of UV rays of short wavelength, forms chlorine oxide plus oxygen. Chlorine oxide breaks down into chlorine and oxygen in presence of UV rays of short wavelength. This is very important. And O plus O3 gives O2 plus O3. What happens in ozone layer depletion? Ozone changes into oxygen. But the function of oxygen and ozone are totally different. Can we inhale ozone? If we inhale ozone, then it may damage our lungs. It is highly poisonous. But when it reaches far away, then it absorbs the UV rays and protects us from its harmful effects. Alright? This is the matter. Is that clear? This is chemical reaction which takes place during ozone layer depletion. Next question. Now which turn? Okay, Prasamsa's turn. Prasamsa.
In the given figure, red litmus paper is inserted in a solution and color remains unchanged. Then what may be contained in vessel among acid, base and salt solution? How can it be further tested to confirm?
I think there is one vessel like this, right? And what is inserted here? Which color is litmus paper?
Red.
Red. Red litmus paper is inserted in a liquid, and what happened? The color of litmus paper remains same or unchanged?
Unchanged.
Unchanged. It means when red litmus paper was kept in this solution, color became red only, right? Then we have to identify. What to identify?
Whether it's salt, base or acid.
Whether acid, base or salt. Then what is the second part?
How can it be further tested to confirm?
Good. So we have discussed about acid, base and salt, right? What about the acid? What does acid do? Acid changes blue litmus paper into red in color, right? But red litmus paper remains red in color in case of acid. So if the color of red litmus paper does not change, then what is the compound? The compound is acid. The given compound is acid. Now, how to test whether it is acid or not? Now, take blue litmus paper and insert here. When blue litmus paper is inserted here, then color will change into red. Then what is that? Acid. Number second, it can be tested also. TASTED. If we test, its taste should be sour. If the taste is sour, it is acid. If blue litmus paper changes into red, then that is also acid. Clear? So that is all. Next one, sit down. Okay, next question is asked by Sadiksha Thapa. What is the question, Sadiksha?
A chemical substance gives hydrogen ion and chloride ion when dissolved in water. Similarly, another chemical substance gives sodium ion and hydroxide ion. Write their molecular formula and observe chemical reaction between them.
Very good. Okay. Here is given formation of ions. There are two compounds, right? How many compounds are there? Two. One compound is compound A, another is B. What does compound A give? Hydrogen ion and chlorine ion, right? One compound gives hydrogen ion and chlorine ion. Next compound gives sodium ion and hydroxide ion. Hydrogen ion and chloride ion, sodium ion and hydroxide ion. Means what is the name of this compound? That is hydrochloric acid. What is the name of the compound? Hydrochloric. So hydrochloric acid, when it is dissolved in water, it gives H plus and Cl minus C. Ions are formed like this, right? If so, if here is Na plus and OH minus, what is formed? Any idea? Sodium, what is it? Sodium hydroxide, or it is also called CaUS10, caustic soda. What is the name? Caustic soda. It gives sodium hydroxide gives sodium ion and OH minus ion when dissolving water. So first compound is hydrochloric acid. Second compound is sodium hydroxide. We have written their name. Now what is the chemical reaction between them? HCl plus NaOH. Do you know what are formed from HCl plus NaOH? NaCl plus H2O. HCl is acid. What is it? NaOH is base. What is this? Salt. What is this? Water. So what are your chemical reaction is it? Salt water? No. Acid base reaction. Neutralization reaction. We can say neutralization reaction or acid base reaction. Okay, please sit down. Now next question. Who is going to ask the question? Prakash is going to ask you. Okay, Jai Prakash, what is your question?
Explain the process of the formation of mineral oil with the suitable figure and explain it.
Okay. Formation of mineral oil and what is next? Two uses or applications? Application. All right. So formation of mineral oil. Here we have to keep in mind mineral oil, coal, they are fossil fuel. What are they? Fossil fuel. And these fossil fuels are produced from the plants and animals which were buried under the ground millions of years ago. We have learned maybe three eras. How many eras we have learned? Three. Paleozoic era, Mesozoic era, and Cenozoic era. In Paleozoic era and in Mesozoic era, there were many plants and animals. Later on, they were buried under the ground because of natural calamities. Like, what are they? Flood, landslide, hurricane. Hurricane also can do like that, right? Next one, volcanic eruption, earthquake. Due to all those natural disasters, plants and animals were buried under the ground. And it is found that from plants, what we found? Coal was found. From plants, what was found? Coal. But those animals which were buried under the ground millions of years ago, they were decomposed, and after their decomposition, it changes into new form. What is that called? Fossil fuel, or here we can say mineral oil. Okay? Mineral oil was found from ancient plants and animals that were buried under the ground millions of years ago, and they were decomposed two times. How many times? They were decomposed twice, then they were formed. Okay? And what is the next question? Again, two application of what? Two application of mineral oil. Mineral oil means here you have to remember coal, sorry, petrol, diesel, LPG, etc. Right? So what are the two applications? Number one, they are used to run. What is that? Yeah, they are used to run vehicles. They are used for cooking food. Used for cooking food. See, LPG. What is the full form of LPG? Do you know? LIQUIFIED, liquefied petroleum gas. Liquefied petroleum gas, or the cylinder which is found in your house contains LPG. So that is used for cooking food. Earlier we used to use kerosene for cooking food. Yes, sir. Petrol, diesel, they are used for running vehicles. Petrol and diesel, they can be used for producing electricity also. They can be used for producing electricity. Okay, that was the question of Dilip or Jaiprakash. Now it's done. Next question. Prajaswi, she asked a question.
Which is the metal having electronic configuration 1s2, 2s?
Oh, just I'll write here. Okay, I will write here. Then it will be easy. 1s2,
2s2,
2s2,
2p6,
2p6,
3s2,
3s2,
3p6,
3p6,
3d10,
3d10,
4s2,
2,
s2,
yeah,
4p6,
4p6,
4d10,
4d10,
5s1,
5
s1.
s1, right? Okay, then this was only
No, sir. Write any two applications of this metal.
good. All right. So, oh my God, actually we have learned the first 20 elements only, right? Please be seated. What are the first 20 elements? Hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, aluminium, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine, argon, potassium, calcium. But means up to 20 only. And how to find out the atomic number? Very simple. We have to add the index. What is their index, right? It means how much is here? 2. 2 plus 2. 4 plus 6. 10 plus 2. 20. You give 20 or 18? Don't count very high. 18, right? Then 28, 30, 36. How much? 47. Atomic number is 47. Actually, there is one chapter called metals. One chapter called metals. So there we have to learn 5 different metals. Iron, copper, sulfur, iron, aluminium, copper, aluminium, silver and gold. 5 we have to learn. Do you have any guess which element is this? This is none other than silver. What is it? Silver, or its symbol is Ag, argentum. What is that? Argent, A-R-G-E-N-T-U-M. Now two applications means where is silver used? Number one, it is application, say APPLICAOICATION, applications. It is used for making what? Ornaments. Are they silver ornaments? Yes. And some ornaments in the gun. And for filling the 2000, what do they use? Silver. They use for filling the teeth. They use for filling the. Okay, in that way you have to write it. Clear? Now it's done. Who is going to ask the question? Time is running. The question is from Sabine Bhuzel.
Excessive use of green oil and increase the greenhouse effect. The
classified statement and like repeated due to the ozone layer depletion.
Good. Alright, so let me rub it out this, and this question is from Group D. From which what portion? Group D. It says excessive use of fossil fuel. Sorry? Mineral oils helps to cause greenhouse effect. Okay, please visit it. What do I mean by greenhouse effect? Here remember, greenhouse effect is the phenomenon or process in which heat is absorbed by some gases like carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, methane, etc. They form a layer and they do not let that heat to escape. Right? So, mineral oils. When the mineral oils burn, what do they form? What is formed? Carbon dioxide. And the carbon dioxide reaches in atmosphere, forms a layer and blocks the heat and increases the temperature. Very simply you can see. When mineral oils burn, what is produced? Carbon dioxide gas and carbon monoxide, mainly these two are. CO is carbon monoxide, mono means one, CO2 means two. Due to burning of mineral oils, carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide are formed. They reach in atmosphere and trap the heat reflected from Earth's surface and cause greenhouse effect. Okay? And two effects of ozone layer depletion. What happens when ozone layer is depleted? Two effects of ozone layer. What is that? Depletion. Two effects of ozone layer depletion are: number one, people may suffer from what? Skin disease. Skin disease. Disease. Cataract. Do you know cataract? C-A-T. Cat means motia bindu. Lungs cancer, etc. Yeah. That is also dangerous one. Number second, yeah, it causes global warming. Global. See, outside is very warm, hot, isn't it? And even inside the class also we are feeling very hot. But we cannot use those fans because they produce too much loud sound and nothing can be heard, right? Next question. Oh, the question is from Chiti's Tamang.
Complete the diagram.
Oh, ray diagram. Okay, yeah, that's ray diagram. Okay. Then,
Given on side.
yeah.
Also mention any two natures of the image.
What is the page number? Can you tell me?
360.
368. Wait. Just tell me. Page number 328. Oh, 68 was number 21. Alright, complete the ray diagram. Given alongside, also mention any two natures of the image thus found. If the power of the lens is +4 diopter, what should be the distance between lens and magazine to? Alright. This ray diagram is also very important. Please sit down. Here that's from the chapter light. So here is the lens. What is this? Eye lens. You can mark here O. I have already told you, focal length must be equal. Okay? So from here to here you can measure 2 centimeter and write F to F, F to F, right? Where is the object placed? Do you know? Object is placed between F and F. It's here. Then basically we have to draw two rays. How many? One going parallel to principal axis This line is called principal axis. It is parallel, goes from F. Okay? Another goes from optical center. It is in between F and 2F means next side they must join. I think if you do like that, they will join fast here. Yes. See, right hand side of 2F, image also must be formed right hand side of 2F. Okay? Then what is this? Object. And what is this? Convex lens. Here is object, there is convex lens. And what is this? Image. I told you, this distance must be 2 centimeter. It will be easy. 2 centimeter. You have to measure and do it. Now, nature of image. Tell me, what is the nature of image? Who can say?
Real image.
Real.
Inverted.
Yes. Real, look at it, inverted.
Highlighted.
Yeah, magnified. Okay. Third one, magnified. Okay, next question is there. Power of lens is given. Lucky, what happened? Power P equals to +4 diopter focal length. F equals to 1. Power of lens is given, focal length we have to calculate. What is the formula?
Is equals to 1 by F.
Good. Now, okay, according to formula, P equals to 1 by F. P is 4 equals to plus also you can write, no problem. F equals to 1 by +4. But this one will be converted into 100 by 4 centimeter. Therefore, the focal length of the lens, what is here? Focal length of the lens equals to 25 centimeter. One next thing you have to keep in mind, if the power of lens is given positive, that lens is convex lens. If the power of the lens is given negative, that is concave. Okay, positive and what is done here? Please try to understand. Such type of questions are asked in most of the examination. So either the object lies beyond 2F, at 2F, between F and 2F, at F, or between F and O in convex lens. So here the object lies between F and 2F. How many ray diagrams you have to draw? 2. One parallel to principal axis and passing through F, another going from O. They meet here. Wherever they meet, image is formed in that place. If they meet down, that is real image. If they meet up, then that is virtual image. So nature of image, real, inverted, magnified, and power of lens P equals to 1 by F. Change and we get 25 centimeter. Okay? Yes. Who asked that question? Yeah. So practice. You have to practice. You know, asking question is one matter, but next important thing is must write. Must write. Must focus on it. How it came. There must be curiosity. When there is curiosity, they can do something like that. If we start copying only, then you will be go pay clip lakau. Parody style. Next question. Next, we have the question. Ustan, okay. Sweta has your question. Sweta, what is your question?
Suppose the piston A, B, and C are given.
Okay.
Suppose the piston A, B, and C are featureless in the device in the given diagram.
Okay.
Calculate the force produced in the piston B and
Page number
366.
366. Okay. Okay. A, B, C. Good. So we have add this question. One structure is like this. How many pistons are fitted? How many pistons are there? 3 pistons. Here is A, here is B, here is C. This is called piston. What is this? Piston. It can move up and move down. This one. In A, what is given? 200 Newton. 200 Newton, then how much?
A is down. A is down. A at
No problem. Very there. No problem. In A, what is given? We need just value only. Hey. A others, nothing given?
B 40 centimeters.
30 centimeter square. Okay. 30 cm square.
20 centimeters.
20. Now you should listen. Hey.
B.
If 200 Newton is given, that is force. What is that? Force. If cm square is given, that is area. Let's go to B.
40 centimeters.
How much? 30 cm square. I think F2 equals to what? We don't know, right? C?
250.
250 Newton. 250 Newton. And A3 area we don't know, right? Solution. So question says, okay, what does the question say? We have to find out the force in piston B and area of piston C. Solution here. Solution here. Oh my dear. F1, A1, F2, A2, F3, A3. F1, A1, F2, A2, F3, 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 A3. What is F1? Force applied on piston A. First piston. A1 means its area. Okay? So what is F1? F1 is 200 Newton. How much?
200.
Area is how much?
20 centimeters.
20 cm square. F2 is how much? We don't know. And A2 is 30 cm square. F3 250 Newton. A3 oh my god. How to solve this one? What is the technique? Students, do you have any technique?
F1 by A1 is equal to
Yes, so we have to use Pascal's law. What do you apply? According to Pascal's law, we have, what do we have? F1 by A1 equals to F2 by A2 equals to F3 by A3. F1 by A1, F2 by A2, F3 by A2. What is the value of F1?
200.
Alright. If it is given in the cm square, we have to convert that into m square. How to convert cm square into m square? Very easy technique is there. That is 20 multiplied by 10 to the power minus 4. Cm square to m square multiplied by 10 to the power minus 4. M square to cm square multiplied by 10 to the power 4. Here also 30 times 10 to the power minus 4 m square. Now put the value. F1 is how much? 200 by 20 times 10 to the power minus 4. F2 is how much? We don't know. By A2 is 30 times 10 to the power minus 4. And next one is F3 is 250 by A3. How many ratios are here? 1, 2, 3. Right? Now we have to take. Taking first and second, taking first and third. Now I think you can see here. Taking first and second ratio, right? What will happen? 200 by 20 times 10 to the power minus 4. F2 equals to 30 times 10 to the power minus 4. This and this we can cancel. Remember, this side, both sides we can cancel. Now 0, 0 cancel. 2 how much that? 100 that. F2 equals to 100 multiplied by how much?
3.
How many Newton?
300.
F2 means the force applied on B is how much? 300 Newton. This is the answer. Again, taking, what are we going to take? Taking
Next.
first and third. Third ratio. Sometimes they will take every time first and second, then answer will come same. Ah, you are correct. How correct? Look at it. What is the first one? 200 by 20 multiplied by 10 to the power minus 4 equals to F2. No, not F2.
F3.
F3 is how much?
F3.
250 by A3. Very simple. A3 goes here. Equals to 250 multiplied equals that side. 20 times 10 to the power minus 4 by 200. How much does it come? Jump. Cancel. Good, cancel. How much it came? 25 times 10 to the power minus 4 or 25. How much? I cancel very easily. So you can use your calculator. But I don't need calculator. But I am not calculator. Sir, I need you. Why? You are calculator. That's not the way. That's why you just set in mind. In this present scenario, these Siganese do not know the table of the 13 also. Do you know 13 table? Shall I ask? Okay, Pujan. Tell. Pujan, tell the 13 table. Tell. Okay. 13 is how much? 46. Oh. 13 to that, 46, 23 to that, 26. Yes, 23 to that, 26. 13 1 the 13, 13 2 the 26, 13 3 the 39, 13 4 the 52, 13 5 the 65, 13 6 the 78, 13 7 the 91, 13 8 the 104, 13 9 the 117, 13 10 the 130. This table you have to remember. But sir, no time. When to remember? Hardly we are coming to the class. Otherwise, we would stay with our. That is Maya. That is none other than Maya mobile. Internet connection, Wi-Fi on. Jum barabar, jum tarabi, tum barabar, tum tarabi. What is this? Eh? Sit down. Now we start. We're going to ask question. Question. Okay, so practice is very important. Understood, right? So how many days are left?
2.
Only 2 days, right? Not 3 days. Means 3 days. There is Children's Day, Functions Day, Enjoyment, Papa, and Wednesday, Taka, Thursday and Friday, first day. Saturday off, Sunday, Monday off, Tuesday. What a love, right? Okay. In that way, we have to solve. So, I have started this program. Next time onwards, what do we do? Your friends will ask the question. You have to answer. But at that time, I will give you the topic. One particular topic will be given. So that the person who is going to answer also will read that same topic and friends also do. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you so much for teaching us.